What is up, YouTube? It is Baseball Nerd back with another MLB video. Today we're going to be going into some of the free agents that have signed in the past couple of days. I know we just did a free agent recap, a little offseason recap. We're going to be going back into it because we have a couple big signings that happened in the past 2 days. So let's get right into it. First off, we have the big dog, George Springer. Now we have DJ LeMahieu and George Springer just signed in the past week or two. So that's cool. Two of the big guys off the board now. George Springer has found his home in Toronto with the Blue Jays. Well, it might not be Toronto this upcoming season because of COVID restrictions and stuff in Canada. They might be playing in Buffalo or anywhere else for this season. But nonetheless, he is a Blue Jay for the next 6 seasons. $150 million going to George Springer. That's not the only signing the Blue Jays had. They also picked up reliever Kirby Yates on a 1-year, $5.5 million contract, bolstering that bullpen a little bit more. I like Kirby Yates a lot. I know last year didn't play as much, but 2019 All-Star, and I think he led the league in saves with like 41. So really nice pickup for the bullpen, really nice pickup for their outfield. Their outfield's stacked now. The lineup's pretty stacked overall. And today, news broke that Michael Brantley also signed with the Blue Jays, and then about 2 hours later, it was refuted, and I guess he did not sign with the Blue Jays. He is now back with the Astros, but we'll get back into that in a second. Going back to the Blue Jays, I can't leave you guys hanging on just that little bit of airtime. The Blue Jays, bolstering this lineup, adding George Springer, he's been really good in the playoffs. He's played a bunch of playoff games. He brings in, a veteran leadership. It's weird to think of George Springer and Mike Trout and some of these other guys as veterans, Freddie Freeman, all these guys as older guys now, but they are. And this is a big, a big personality, not a big personality, a big veteran leadership style guy to come in and, round out this lineup. It's a really good lineup now. And adding Kirby Yates helps the bullpen. Now all they really have to do is make a move for a starting pitcher. I think a move for like Jake Odorizzi would be nice for the Blue Jays. It would work out perfect. Give them a little more wiggle room in that rotation. Obviously, they could still go after someone even bigger like Bauer. I don't know if they have the money to do that now after getting Springer, but they probably don't. But getting another starting pitcher definitely would help out the Blue Jays. Next, my Angels finally signed a pitcher. I'm happy, but I'm still sad. I'm not trying to be greedy here. I want Bauer. I could be fine maybe with like a Hand and Odorizzi or something like that. However, I will take Jose Quintana on a 1-year, $8 million deal. I actually just tweeted this to my uncle the other day that we're going to sign Jose Quintana and Garrett Richards back for a year deal and a year deal here, and $9 million, $10 million, whatever. That's what I felt like we were going to do. We started off. Hopefully this means we're still getting Bauer. I don't think he's going to be as expensive as some people are saying he's going to be. I hope he's not. If we get him, obviously I don't want to pay him $35 million a year or whatever people think he's going to get. But I would love to have Bauer. I think we need an ace to play or to pitch and start in that game 1 of a playoff series against like a Garrett Cole or a Jacob deGrom. But that's enough of the Angels. We don't need to talk about them. The Twins also signed today J.A. Happ to a 1-year, $8 million deal. I like that signing for the Twins. I think their lineup, obviously Nelson Cruz, bringing him back would be huge for the lineup. But I think their lineup's looking really good. I think adding starting pitching is really what they need. I know they lost Trevor May as their bullpen, but I think their bullpen will still be fine. Maybe one move there or here. It doesn't really matter. I think starting pitching is really what the Twins could use to be a big World Series contender. The Royals bring back Wade Davis. It's on a minor league contract, so not a big deal. Another minor league contract, The Diamondbacks bring in Chris Davinsky, relief pitcher. So 2 relief pitchers signing with the Royals and Diamondbacks. Just little moves here and there. The big news of today was Michael Brantley, like I said earlier. It was broke that he signed with the Blue Jays, and we were like, wow, that outfield is crowded now. It's almost too much. With Teoscar Hernandez and Gurriel and Grichuk and now Springer, and then bringing in Brantley. That would just be so many outfielders. They're going to have to trade one of those guys for some pitching or something. But he did not sign there, so there's no issue with that. He's back with the Astros, and I really like this move for the Astros. I don't like it as an Angels fan who's hoping the AL West would be easy this year. They did lose Springer, but now they're bringing back Brantley. So if he's in left field, they have Kyle Tucker in the outfield as well. Yordan Alvarez will probably remain their DH, and yeah, so it looks good for the Astros. I like that move for them. Definitely, bringing back a solid bat. It's gonna hurt losing Springer either way, but this definitely helps soften the blow to the Astros, and that's kind of all the moves we've had the past 2 days because I just made a video not too long ago on the free agent moves that have been happening. So that is, that's kind of all that's happening. Let's talk about, though, for a quick minute, just a couple guys that hopefully will sign here now. I feel like the ball is rolling now. I want to see Ronelli Cruz and Marcell Ozuna go. I think they'll sign around the same time, in my opinion, just because of the way that they play the game. I know Marcell Ozuna is probably more of an outfielder, and Nelson Cruz is probably solely DH now at this point, but I think they'll sign around the same time, hopefully soon. I really want to see where Bauer's going. I'm seeing the Dodgers in the mix now. I'm hearing that the Mets and the Blue Jays now don't have enough money to do it, and that the Mets want to, extend Lindor and Conforto. So I don't know what's going to happen there, but I'm really hoping that Bauer signs soon. I want to know where he goes. I want to see JT. They're probably the two biggest dogs in free agency left, but then I want to see Ozuna. There's still Justin Turner, Kike Hernandez. There's still a lot of Brad Hand, good players still in the free agency market. So it's not done by any means, but it's nice to see the ball getting rolling, seeing some of these teams sign some guys, and then when free agency comes to an end, we will, or around when it comes to an end and most of these guys are signed, we will have our rankings of the teams going into 2021, and then we have our rankings of the best players and all those things. We'll get a bunch of rankings out for you guys. Hopefully those will be some fun videos after we get through with these last couple signings. Not couple signings, last end of the signings. But yeah, guys, appreciate you guys being here. As always, if you feel like you want to, like, subscribe, turn on the notifications, and come back for more MLB videos. I have some ideas in the works of making some better videos. I'm also going to start, I don't know, it's over here, going to start, making going to get some shelving up here and get all my Angel, this is just some of my stuff out. Going to get all my balls and my cards and some other memorabilia I have from the Angels and bring it out here and set it up for you guys, make a cooler backdrop hopefully. And yeah, see you guys on the next one.